Well, what's going on, Zeners? Welcome to Video Log Thursday here with Adam in Comic Scene. Now that I have gone through all those comics that you guys have been hearing so much about and stuff, I even got some more. I got like 3 more boxes, not long boxes, but big like beer boxes full. A lot of the same issues as I've been finding in my long box. But now that I've got pretty much all the comics that were given to me, I'm gonna really start trying to organize, alphabetize, and catalog all of them. I got a box set aside of things that could be like some treasures, you know what I mean? Like some Silver Age, maybe some Bronze Age and mixed up in there. So got a box set aside over there, and then I just got all of them setting off to the side, just waiting to be cataloged. And then I have 2 boxes set aside for like my own collection. And as I'm going through and cataloging, I'm probably going to go through my personal collection, the ones that are up top, and then the ones that I've got that I pulled out of these boxes, and just really decide what I want to keep and what I don't, you know. But the cool thing about buying, trading, and selling comics is that, you know, you buy some, you sell some, you go out and you buy more, and the more you get, the more you go through, the more your personal collection grows, which means, I'm gonna have a lot of comics, Anyway, from the comics to comic reviews, I know you guys have been waiting for another comic book review. I'm just having a hard time on trying to find a Marvel comic that I really want to deem worthy. I know you guys, a few people said they wanted me to read Spider-Man 2099. The problem is, one that I have is a 6-book run, and I only have, I think, book 2 and book 3, so I don't want to read it and not be able to continue the story. So I'm going to go through and find a good run for you guys. However, I did find in my plundering a Death's Head. I wouldn't really say it's like a volume, but I think it's got like 4 issues in it. I guess it's a volume, but it's really thin. So I'm thinking about reading that. I've never even heard of Death's Head because I'm not a Marvel guy. I do like Marvel comics, but I have my select few. You know, Wolverine's my dude, Deadpool. So yeah, I'm gonna read that probably and do a review on it and research Death's Head. He sounds pretty rad. Going from comic book review to other things going on in my life. My lady is on a weight loss journey, and she's about to start up a YouTube for it, and I will follow and subscribe to her. But I'm also living with her, living next to her. I see her every day, and she's on a journey, and to support her, I'm going to try and go on this journey with her the best I can. She's starting to go to the gym like all the time. I work a lot, so it's hard for me to get out unless I get up early. But as you can see, I'm a night owl. It's like 1:40 in the morning right now. I normally don't get tired till about 4 o'clock because I work late. I work a night job. I'm going to do my best, and I've noticed in my skits and all my other videos that, you know, I got some chub here. I'm not a big fan of it, so I'm gonna try to do what I can. I have sort of cut out sodas. I do drink my Monsters with 0 cal. I try to stay away from sugary sweets as much as possible. I'm not a big sweets person anyway. When I get that, you know what I mean? When I just want it, I get it, and then I feel like crap afterwards. Hopefully you guys will start to see a difference, and I got an old picture of myself of how I used to look, and I'm just kind of using that as fuel. And I was just like, my goal is to drop maybe like 20 pounds. Once I get that weight down, and then it's time to bulk up a little bit. You know, I don't want to be all like Arnold, you know, I don't want to be like, get to the chopper, you know what I mean? But I want to, you know, I want to be short and stocky, not short and chubby, you know what I mean? Because I am a little dude. I'm like 5'4". I'm like an elf. I should be hanging out with Santa and stuff. And moving from the weight loss journey that my sweet lady is going through and what I'm going to try to do to support her, let's move on to this possible endeavor. I'm really trying to do something with this YouTube. Like, it's become like a really fun hobby for me, you know. First, like I said in my introduction video log, like I used to be in bands and stuff. I still love my drums, but I still love my music. but I'm not striving to be like a rock star. Not that I ever wanted to be a rock star. I just wanted to put out some music on a record, so when I die, I can still be listened to. And that has somewhat happened. I've recorded a lot with just friends and stuff, so there's music out there with me playing drums. So that's kind of like a feat. And when I was in a touring band, I mean, I went on tour, I did that whole thing, so it was fun. But I'm really trying to strive with this YouTube, you know, and it's just a fun hobby of mine, and it's giving me something like positive to do, you know, and in doing it, like I said, the whole reason why I started this YouTube to begin with is to read my comics. Now I have a lot now, but to read my comics and just research, and the more I do my random facts and I do my comic reviews, I learn so much more to where that way anybody could ask me for the most part about some comic stuff, and I can be like, well, I'm your guy. Here it is. Another endeavor that I'm going to try to do to try to broaden my horizons and give more content. I was contacted by a friend of mine who did a podcast. He likes my stuff. He could see it going somewhere. So I'm thinking about on the side as well. I'm not trying to overwhelm myself. Maybe do a podcast with him, maybe like once or twice a month, you know, and if I'm able to swing it, maybe more. But I told him I didn't want it to be mine, you know what I mean? I told him, you make your podcast, and I can be your co-host, and I could plug this YouTube and do it that way. And the podcast would be like a lot about pop culture and nerdism and comics and stuff like that. And if it's about comics, he wanted me on there because I'm like the comic book guy, you know what I mean? So there's that little endeavor, and I'll let you guys know more about that. So keep your eyes open and keep your ears open and all that good stuff. But anyway, yeah, this was my video log. If you guys are enjoying my video logs and all my other videos, hit that subscribe button. My links are going to be in the descriptions below. We will keep diving into the world of all things comics and nerdy and skits and video logs and just all the fun comics and stuff. One more thing before I forget. I've been watching DC's Legends of Tomorrow, Season 2. And remember, the last time I talked about The Flash, I said that I got in a snag. I'm trying to get caught up so I can watch it all. DC's Legends, Flash, Arrow, and Supergirl. So I'll keep you guys informed about that as well.